Hey, welcome to the channel. Today is one of those days where we get a brand new Tesla and it's kind of revealed in a way. Same thing as it's done in the past with the updated Tesla Model 3. They've done this with the Tesla Model Y. Now we've known for a very long time that the Tesla Juniper, right, was coming out. It was going to be basically the upgraded Model 3 in the package of the Model Y. And then it took a little bit longer than everybody thought. So, we thought maybe there's some changes. We've had a few spy shots here and there with things covered up, a couple of little sneak peeks of certain features and the way they look and things like that. And today's the day where it has been launched in China. So right now, if you want to go take a look at all the features and the updates, we're going to kind of go through this now. So it's essentially, you can go on to Tesla Hong Kong, just search for that, and you can go on their website, and you should be able to go up there and look at the new Model Y. So we're going to go through this real quick here. Let's see. So clearly, what you can see here is the front is updated, right? It's got a light bar across the front, kind of like this Tesla Cybertruck, or if you saw the Cybercab reveal, kind of like the Tesla Cybercab across the front, big light bar, thin headlights. So that was kind of a surprise. Everybody thought it would have kind of like the lights like the new Model 3, but then maybe a light bar across the middle. And other than that, it's got a lot of similar stuff. It says you can order it. Just looking at the pictures, it looks pretty good. Range. So what you can see here is 550 kilometers, which comes out to 342 miles of range. And then 266 kilometers or 100 something, 150 miles, something like that, in 15-minute charging. Dual motor is what's for the launched edition. You can see the rear of the car also has a light bar across the rear. I really like the rear of the car. I think it's actually a very much of an improvement. It looks like the tail light, if you kind of zoom in here, has a similar look to the current updated Model 3, just with this light bar. And there was some spy shots online that showed this light bar here is like the brake lights are actually coming downward, so you're not actually seeing the light itself. It's got this dark piece there that's probably the brake light, and then there's a light kind of angling downward that you're seeing, almost like a glow or an underbody kit. It's a nice look. I really do actually like the rear of the car. Wheels are updated, obviously, but they're not anything crazy different than what we've seen on other Teslas in the past. The side profile looks pretty similar from what I can see. It does say that it's been redesigned all the way across the front to the back, though, to be more efficient. That's going to how you get that range. The distinctive lighting. So the cross car lamp. It's a reflective body panel tail light. So the first of its kind. It does look really cool. I'm quite a fan, actually. The inside. So, the inside is basically the stuff that we've seen in the Model 3 update. I got a video, if you go check it out, of me driving that car and kind of doing a review of it. It's a really nice car. You get a rear screen now in the back, so kids can watch YouTube and different things while you're driving and everything. Light bar across the entire front for ambient lighting that goes all the way and stretches into the back of the car. Again, you get the seats that fold down. You've got a round steering wheel from what's showing, but I did see some leaks that there was the same steering wheel as the Cybertruck. Interesting. Makes me wonder if they're going to do wireless steering on the Model Y, maybe a certain variant. Looks like the interior is very similar to the Model 3. Got the Model 3 steering wheel, so you're going to have no stalks. Everything's going to be haptic. Touch buttons for blinkers, for shifting. Shifting's going to be on the screen to your right. None of that stuff's really a concern. It's actually really easy to use. I used it in my review. It was pretty nice. So some other things that we've got with this new Model Y, some pretty cool features. As you can see in this video, the back gate opens up by itself as you approach the car. There are now electronic buttons, not only to, so currently there's two notches to push down either the right seat or the two middle seats, or you can do, I think, yeah, the two left seats, which is the left and the middle, or the right seat. Now there's actually electrically buttons that can both push them down, but then bring them back up. In the current Model Y, you have to actually manually pull them back up, and they have the recline feature, which they have now. Look like the front may be a little bit bigger, but it does not look like it is a automatic open and close. So you push a button, it does open the front, but it doesn't look like it is hydraulically closing or pneumatically closing like the Cybertruck, for example. That would be a feature that I would love to have, but I don't show it there. I hope they still add it. So some really good features to the Tesla Model Y. I think prices are going to still be really good because the new Model 3 has just been priced really well. So this is exciting. We knew it was coming. We've known it's been coming for quite a while now. We thought it was going to be here already, but they ended up doing a little bit more of a of a of a update to the look to it to kind of match that cyber look that Tesla's been going for after the Cybertruck. And it does make sense. And then the interior basically is all the upgrades that we got in the Model 3. One thing it doesn't say here, but we know that we get in the Model 3 updated version, is that you get not only heated seats, but the front two seats are also cooled seats or air-conditioned seats, which is an amazing feature that anyone in South Carolina like myself wants in their car. Yeah, so some really cool stuff. A lot of software stuff that's already in the cars today. These cars will have the AI4 camera package or camera suite for improved full self-driving capabilities. For example, our 2023 Model Y that we got in February of 2023 has hardware 3 on it still. It didn't even get the hardware 4, which is now called AI4. I think that's about it. I do have to say, looking at this picture of it at the superchargers here, I do kind of like this car. You know, there's watching this video of the car parked in the home where they're charging it, the white Model Y. I surprisingly like this, and the reason I want to say that is because I saw spy shot of it winter testing in China, and I didn't really like the way it looked in that. This video makes it pretty cool looking. Yeah, it may grow on me really quickly actually. So I really like the rear of it, and then the features. Like I said, the features and everything else that's in the new Model 3 that I've driven, I absolutely love it. I think that car is best car on the market is that Model 3. This Model Y is going to be right up there as well. Our Model Y already has a lot of the comfort updates, the comfort suspension that did not come with the original Model Y. So we've already got a lot of that. This is just going to get a few more bells and whistles, air-conditioned seats, screen in the back for the kid, you know, and then a little bit better camera suite, and supposedly a front camera on the front of it. I don't see this in this website, but it's been in the spy shots. There's a camera on the front bumper, so as you're pulling forward, kind of like on the Cybertruck, you can actually see right up in front of the car. It means you can like go right up into something. Forward camera makes it really easy. I mean, how do you even know how close you are? You'll be able to see where you're pulling or in a parking lot or whatnot. So I hope that's on there. It's been in a lot of the spy shots, so I'm thinking it is on there, but we'll see. So to close this video off, we're going to get more information as they release for the US later on. Right now, like I said, it's in Hong Kong website. You know, just kind of like those closing thoughts on this car. I didn't like the way it looked at first, but I think it's growing on me already just from seeing it on the website. It's going to have great updates to the interior, some of the nice features. I'm sure the price is going to be great still. Sure, it will still meet the $7,500 tax credit for as long as that is available. Currently, it is available for the 2023s. We don't know about this new one yet. It's not for sale in the U.S. I think last time that they launched the Model 3 version, it was launched in China first, and then Germany got it very quickly afterwards because they buy their cars from the Chinese plant. The Chinese plant is just quicker than the U.S. plants and European plants. And so I think the U.S. got the new Model 3. It might have been 6 months later. So we're getting the views of this car. I wouldn't hold my breath for it to come to the U.S. for another 6 months, which means those $7,500 tax credit may be gone by then, and it may make this car a lot more expensive. So if you don't need air conditioned seats and a screen in the back, and you're okay with the aesthetic looks of the current Model Y, then there's probably still going to be some really good deals going on that version because everyone's going to be waiting. So expect some really good deals. And if you are going to get that, why don't save some extra money and use my referral link? They're down in the description below. Go to that link, click it, and you can place your order through that link. And then I get a little bit of shop money. You get, I think it's $500 or $1,000 off. It'll tell you when you get there. They change it all the time. That's why I say that. So check it out if you're going to buy one of these. If you don't need the Model Y and you still want those updated features, the Model 3 is hands down performance. That's where I would go 100%. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed this video. We will continue to follow this car as we learn more things about it. So we'll see you guys on the next one.